13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff headed left to Benson. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more. Shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
On 4th down, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, Cardinals.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Benson off his own read. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. Room to run inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49'ers nothing.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
Setting him on the dive. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Get set.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw, third and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes them off with 6.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. More from Santa Clara coming up. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now Kyler. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7. The give left side to Benson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Big strike here to Moore. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Purdy throwing here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Yellow.
On the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Go ahead. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Outside. Yellow. Runner outside. Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's looking deep once again. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. They give on 2nd to Benson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43. Benson once more. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Murray setting up to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. In the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down throw by Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals might be able to get some points late after the interception. We've set it down from 37. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
49'ers 14.
time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. One last play before the break.
Get set, up.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Outside. 18. Cut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Too much lead on that throw. That throw's incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Get set. Wait, up.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Outside.
2nd down, looking for options. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals take possession of their own 43-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here. Murray to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Purdy throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Rita Baker bringing that one to an end.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one's caught along the left sideline. Down to the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go on, hurt.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37.
Get set, get set. Up.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Looks at 10. He's still going. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now Murray on the play fake. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
So 1st down from the 41. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Has it at the 7. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 28.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Off to to the races, middle of the field. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the third. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. And it is incomplete. Point big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The right side, caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. The The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
49ers 35.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Hop.
Now Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Outside. Outside. Hop.
From the gun is Purdy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. Hop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Outside. Hop.
First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 42. What's up? Yellow.
He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. 42. What's up? Let's go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow. 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 Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Purdy throwing here. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
Now run, James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick.
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Purdy to throw. This will be caught by Watkins. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
21.
McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 4-yard line.
Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Hot.
Quick throw left side, complete. And it's not over yet. So they score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The 49ers will line up for
San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Get set. Ready, team. Up.
This is caught. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game.
49ers, 48.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the back. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got second and 4. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. They did it. He made the interception. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. And it's still more than so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.